All right, guys, we got a big video for you for the best penny stocks to buy now. IXHL, some big news this morning and some big new moves that started yesterday, and then ONDS also. Oh man, got some bullish news for that as well. And then SERV for robotics, and I got some other ones related to that one with the move that it's making. And then also MBOT, MBOT. We're going to check out those penny stocks. They're all moving in exciting ways. They got great technicals, and we'll also give a little bit of background market bias as well. So let's kick things off with that. Now, mind you, I've shared a lot of these technicals and news over at the Discord already. Links in the description. Come on over and join us. 3-day free trial, I believe, is still active. So something good to see on SPY before we get to the penny stocks, as market bias is important. We are pushing up on this area of resistance up here. So the bulls are gaining more ground. The bears are having trouble hanging on. If we can push, make the bears give way above 684, we should have a good time up here. We should see a significant rise, maybe even pushing up through 685. This should be very, very good for us as we see this ascending triangle. That should be a continuation pattern that allows us to push higher, barring any sort of negative news. So we do want to be on the lookout for that, because that can absolutely happen. The Qs has a bit of the same look, with a little bit more to fight through. We got to break north of 625, but we still have that bulls gaining ground. We have the bears trying to hold on, and that level happens to be around 624. So we want to watch for that. And then IWM, what's that looking like? Well, we have a bit of a descending wedge type pattern building right now, and we'll see what it gives us. So far, still in decent shape as we look at this 1 hour chart. We're up in bullish territory as per the momentum. And if the Qs and SPY go, that can help influence those smaller cap stocks. Bitcoin, I said the number that we had to overtake was 93,091, and well, so far we've taken, this is a weekly chart. Let's actually drop down to we'll go to a 4-hour chart so we can see a little bit more. This is that previous pivot that we wanted to break. So far we did, and we need to sit on top of it. That's all there is to it. So that's the previous pivot. It's a minor one that we have, but it's a darn good start. It should allow us to see at least 96,000, maybe even up to about 99,000 come out of this. This is a critical resistance right around in those low 96s. All right, on to the penny stocks, because that's what you came here for. So IXHL getting fast-track designation through the FDA for its sleep apnea treatment. I believe it's a medication. So this is one that we want to watch for. So yesterday, having a bit of a volume increase. Nice little technicals on this, up above the 13, the 5, and then closing up above the 50. Nice little pop. And if we break down to a 5-minute chart, you can see the increased volume that we have in the pre-market, and it looks like it's setting up for that bullish move. I'll see if I can get this pushed out to you in time. You can see some of that volume increase yesterday. I would say somebody knew something, and then we'll look at and see what happened today. We should get a good move out of this. I think that there's probably another 25% upside to go, maybe even more. We'll see if we get it, but now mind you that I think that's very promising for them. If we drop back out to a daily chart, look at this thing. We are well short of that 200-day, which happens to be all the way up at 72 cents per share. Moving over to SERV, we got news from, it didn't even really hit TradingView yet, but I have a headline here somewhere. I'll read the headline to you. And there we go. Tesla stock rises after Trump administration signals robotic push. So this is on investing.com. And we'll say that I managed to get through the paywall one way or another to see a little bit of that article. And the article just addresses that. It says, according to a political report, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has been meeting with the robotics industry, and that they're all in on accelerating the sector's growth. So the stocks that get mentioned: SERV Robotics, so SERV, which is what we're looking at now. Richtech Robotics, RR is the ticker symbol for that one, up about 11%. Teradyne up about 1%. So we'll stop by RR as well. Tesla also getting a little bit of improvement out of that in their stock price, but about 1% as the news dropped. So SERV, this penny stock that we're looking at right now, market cap currently sitting, let me see, market cap 743 million, not even $1 billion company. The pre-market trying to push us up above that 200. Right now I have a yellow flag on this. If we're able to close up above the 200, I can change that to a green flag, and you can see the movement that we got on this. I started talking about this recently, and now we're getting that move in this, and that volume should push today. When we move down to the 5-minute, you can see that we're getting volumes that move much beyond what we saw the normal intraday volumes, unless you look at the end. Once again, somebody knew something. Say that there's a fair amount of insider trading going on. News drops today about that robotics stuff, and here we go. We're making that move. So can you give me a heck yeah for insider trading? I'm not on the inside of this, but sometimes I wish I was and that it wasn't illegal for me. And if it was illegal for me, that I was in a position of power to capitalize on it. So also in the pre-market, ONDS wins strategic government tender to develop and deploy autonomous border protection system with thousands of drones. So seeing some decent volume in the pre-market hours this morning. Not quite what it had during the regular trading hours, unless you count the lull type period that we have. But we're getting bullish movement, and we're also up above this resistance area. We'll go back into the daily chart because this can be very good for us. Now, what we want to watch for ONDS is getting up above 888 and sitting on top of it intraday. That can open us up and send us back up above. Well, let me see where we peaked out last time. We got all that selling pressure. That took us up into the mid 11s on this one. Increased volume yesterday coming off that subdued volume that we saw. And so that's why I say it's still part of the best penny stocks to buy now. MBOT. Man, this thing was up about 3% when I said I would talk about it. Now it's up about 4.5%. Penny stock, anything can happen. But we had explosive volume tapering off like what we saw volume-wise with ONDS. And then this morning, what are we seeing? Anything on volume-wise? Yeah, the volumes are picking up pretty well. You can see yesterday's pre-market volume, not so great. Today's pre-market volume, looking a little better, rivaling what we had for some of those intraday volumes. Now for MBOT, there we go, Microbot Medical, there we go. We want to see a further push up here. We want to break north of that 236 where we got stopped out before. And you can see that a 5-minute chart, there's just not enough trading volume yet to really see significant looking candles. That's why you see weird dashy things on your screen. If we go out to a daily chart on this, there we are. You can see that we broke up, hit the 200 and the 50, got rejected, touched the 5 and said stay above those. So far it is, and we'll see if that's able to continue that movement upward. And if we get increased volume, the RSI most likely going to start tickling into the 50s or continuing in the 50s at 49.88 yesterday. I said I would stop by RR, so Richtech Robotics. There we go. This one I don't have on my list. Let me see what the market cap is on it. There we go. It's $4.03, and the market cap on it is $706 million. So we'll put that as penny stock. We're going to add that to the list. Thank you very much to that article for mentioning it, for pointing it out. And we'll also give that one, it's above the 200-day. We're going to give that one a green flag to say that it is in bullish territory, at least as per the daily chart that we have. We'll move it up here. Not there. There we go. Move that up. There we go. So for RR, up above the 200. Up above the 5 and the 13, tickling the 50 right now. There might be an initial rejection, but I'm expecting that we see good volumes on this. The RSI also rising prior to today, maybe even crossing over 50 today. And you can see the pre-market volume that we're getting on that. I don't know that we have seen that pullback yet. That's probably going to happen with something like this. Could make for some interesting day trade opportunity. We're currently sitting up about 13.77% during the pre-market. Only being outdone on this list by IXHL is the only one that's currently sitting higher. So guys, I'm going to wrap up this video, put it short, sweet, put a bow on it for you so I can get it out to you onto YouTube as soon as possible. Hopefully before the market opens here. We're about 35 minutes away from that happening. And I think it should be an exciting day. And I hope that I get a chance to capitalize on it. I am a school teacher. We had a 2-hour delay today. So I'm able to take a little bit more time recording this video for you. So if I don't get a chance to trade in those markets, at least I put those messages out over in the Discord. Like I said, the link's in the description. I teamed up with Stock Mo because he and Mrs. Mo put together an entire ecosystem there to support you in your journey towards financial freedom and building alpha in your portfolio with the expert panelists that are there. I'm one of them that you can find over there. You can see our trades with receipts as well. And then you can also get access to AI tools, advanced charting tools as well. There's also the bread bot, which can tell you when the big moves are coming to some of your favorite plays. And there's a community of thousands of people there to support you as well, including some live trading from Stockmo, which sometimes I'm able to join in on. That's a lot of fun when we do. We do a lot of zero DTE trading on those days. Usually it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. So guys, I said I'd wrap this up. Check out the coursework for Stockmo Academy as well. Coursework, links in the description. Code word doctor when you sign up, including the brand new crypto course that's there, options course, and then there's also the technical analysis course, which covers the bread recipe trading strategy, which I personally use to inform my trading game and really build out that alpha in my portfolio. I let you go. Thanks for watching. I am Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education. Remember, my friends, that learning is earning. We'll see you next video.